to tell me a story, and I can't remember what story it was.
Well, it's way back before, it's when my first wife and me was good friends with Pat and Judy.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I mean, we were best friends.
I didn't know that.
Me and Pat used to go out drinking a lot.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, one day me and my wife Judy,
Yeah.
my first wife Judy,
Right.
we went to the Speedway, and we was going through I don't know if they call it Pig's Alley or in the Speedway.
Yeah, the pits.
The pit.
Yeah, pit alley.
And we seen Pat and we seen Judy, and we walked up there and he introduced his Judy, me and my Judy. And
So he knew who you were, though.
Oh,
Pat
yeah,
did. Okay,
yeah.
okay, because he knew you
we've been around our life
through Dad, and Mom. Okay, all right.
Because I used to work with Junior. I used to work with Doc when I was a teenager.
Right.
And she invited us over, and we used to go out to eat on certain days or something, or just go scooter pooping around the city. But when we became good friends, I lived in the trailer court at Brownsburg, and he lived over on Oakland Street. And he called me up one night and he says, "What you doing, yo?" I said, "Well, I'm just watching TV." He says, "You want to make a little money?" I said, "Yeah, I could use extra money." He says, "Well, this is a kind of funny deal you go on." He says, "I got these two fat women."
Two fat women.
And they're at the motel.
Wait a minute, I got to make sure this is taping. It is.
And he said, "Well, they pay you $50 if you take care of them." I said, "Take care of them which way?" He said, "Sex." I said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll see if I could get away." So I look at my wife, Judy, and I said, "Honey, would you mind if I go shoot pool with Pat?" She said, "No, have fun." Okay. So I said, "I'm going to go. I don't know how long we'll shoot pool. I'll call you if anything happens." But I went over to his house. He jumped in his car or his truck back then, and we went to the, I think, Ace Motel.
Yes, Ace Motel, yes.
We parked the truck. He went to room 21. Two women there, sitting there waiting.
Oh, my God. Did you get your money up front?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had
It wasn't too bad, was it?
No, it wasn't bad. I mean, it's like I say, sex is sex. And we stayed there probably till 1 o'clock in the morning. And after we got done with what we done, and it was just bang, bang, up. And then every week he would call me and says, "Got a couple more women for you. Okay, let's go shoot pool."
Oh my God! Does anybody know these stories?
No, nobody
I bet you
knows.
nobody knows these stories. do they?
Nobody.
Oh my
But
God!
at one time,
That is too funny, Uncle Yovan.
at one time, I think I even told his wife before they separated or whatever. I told her before we got married, I was a he-whore.
And did you tell her what you guys did?
No,
No, you didn't, did you?
no, I didn't.
Thank God.
I'm just kidding you, honey. I'm not a he-whore. I'm just an asshole. Oh, yeah. But me and Pat had a lot of good times together. I mean, we did go shoot pool a lot of times.
So she separated from Pat.
Yeah, she separated from Pat.
And then you guys got together.
Well,
or were you guys kind of together before?
Well, we was in 65 to 67. I used to go over there and see her and just be friendly, you know, just sitting around, watch TV or watch him work in the basement. But one time, she, as I would leave, I would put my arms out to give her a hug, and she came over to me and gave me a hug and gave me a lip lock, and that was back in 65, and it took me a couple of days to realize something. So she called me at work at Danner's, and she would say, "Hey, chicken, what's wrong?" I said, "What's wrong? Nothing's wrong." And she says, "Didn't you like what I did?" I said, "Well, sure." She said, "Well, I'm still babysitting. He's at work. Come over and see me." "Okay, I'll come over and see you." And I was surprised. I mean, she had
Scarlett and them?
no, not Scarlett.
Courtney's kids?
No, Crystal's daughter, Jade.
Yeah.
Jade and John Michael. They was little babies, like 2 or 3 years old, and she would put them in the front room, and we'd go in her bedroom. Boom, boom, boom.
Were you married?
Yeah, I was married to my Judy.
You're Judy. Okay, I didn't know if Judy had passed away or not.
No, this was back in 65.
Oh my God, you guys didn't get married until when?
Me and Judy got married in 59.
Yeah, and then the other Judy.
The other Judy, we got married in 95. Let's see, is that right now? Yeah, in 59 I got married to the first Judy, and turned around in 95 me and Judy got married.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That was funny though. It caught on to me. 59 turning around 95. The same years.
Yep, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It was a good life. I mean, but at one time, Pat was working in the house when his house caught fire. I don't know if you knew about that, on Oakland Street. And he asked me to come over and help him hold the sheets of drywall. Yeah, and I'd do that. Then he showed me how to spackle the drywall once it got finished. And when I was on the ladder, he was doing something, and she had pinched my ass or my buttocks. And
your ass, it's okay.
And he didn't say nothing at all until later on. He said, "Did my wife pinch your ass?" I said, "Not that I know of. It might look like it, but she didn't touch me." And that's when we kind of broke up and wouldn't see each other because he suspected something was going on.
Right.
So he just told me one day when I came over, he said, "Turn around, Yovan. I don't want to hurt you."
So he knew then that she had told him.
No, she didn't tell him. He just suspected it.
Right.
So that was it. I said, but it took her Oh, I don't know, let's see. Long time, I mean, maybe 5 or 6 years before they even spoke to me. Because she once called me up one day and asked me, do you know what genealogy is? I says, no, I don't know what genealogy is. And she said, well, you live out in Brownsburg, and she was talking about ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to go check out the ghost in this one Pittsburgh, I think it was. So I didn't really say yes. I said, well, I'm kind of busy right now because my work is so busy. I don't know if I could get away for a weekend. So it was probably 3 or 4 weekends. And she says, I said, well, I don't think Pat wants me to come see you. She says, he's okay with it. She told him that we're going to do genealogy work together. And he supplied the camera for her and pads of paper and sketches. Well, we traveled all over Brownsburg and Pittsburgh and Plainfield, Claremont, at grave sites.
Yeah.
And we would take pictures of graves. And when we come home, we told them about how many graveyards, antique graveyards we went to. And he would want to see the pictures after we got them developed. So after she showed him all the pictures, he kind of seemed
okay.
Okay. So we became friends again.
Wow. Well, how long was it when because you said in 65 you hooked up. How long were you hooked up before he found, or he suspected?
I think it was 68 or 69.
Okay.
Because they was going to Jamaica on an airline. And for some reason, before she got on the plane, we was at the airport, she came over and gave me a hug and said, see you later. Okay. I think that was the last time we was to see each other, when they came back from Florida, or when they went to Panama.
Wow.
I had a fun life.
Make sure I turn this off.